Do you feel like you're stuck with a budget that can't keep up? You're not. Let's talk about how to help your nonprofit pivot faster, plan smarter, and stay mission focused all year long. Hi, I'm Teresa Clark, and I'm a seasoned CPA with 30 years dedicated to serving 501(c)(3) nonprofits. I have experience both as an internal CFO and an external auditor for nonprofits. So I bring a unique perspective to what it really takes to be a thriving nonprofit. To learn more, you can jump in and explore my website at teresaclark.com. For many nonprofits, budgeting is a once a year event. You set the budget, hope for the best, and revisit it 12 months later, only to find that reality looked nothing like you projected. But what if your budget could evolve with your organization? Mhm. Enter the rolling forecast. It's a flexible, forward looking approach to financial planning that will help your nonprofit stay nimble, informed, and in control, even when things change. And believe me, they always do, right? Well, what is a rolling forecast? It's a financial planning tool that helps you update your budget throughout the year. Instead of locking your organization into kind of a 12-month fixed plan, it allows you to adjust your projections, to adjust your budget regularly. Maybe that's monthly or quarterly, but you want to adjust to what's actually happening. I think you can kind of think of it like a GPS that's rerouting you when there's traffic, when there's a road closure, rather than a paper map that assumes that the route will always stay the same. Some of the reasons traditional budgets fall short is because, let's be honest, nonprofits face a ton of uncertainty. There could be changes in your revenue sources. Your fundraiser could have an unexpected outcome, plus or minus. Your programs could have a shift in what's important and how they're going to execute. You might be facing rising costs or even staffing challenges and changes. Well, a static budget that's done annually doesn't offer flexibility or mindfulness to respond to these things. So when things are changing, you need a tool that'll help you respond in real time. Here's how rolling forecasts can support a smarter, more resilient financial management plan. They help you stay agile. Update your projections based on actual performance. So if that major fundraising event outperformed, you can adjust your program spending so that you don't get off track. Or in the case of opportunity, so you take advantage of it. Number two, it'll improve accuracy. Regular updates means that your financial plan will stay current, relevant, and realistic, not just based on some assumptions you had a year ago. Number three, enhanced decision making. With more timely data, your leadership can take advantage of faster, better informed decisions, right now decisions on maybe it's staffing or investment management, or even some strategic pivots and opportunities that you're facing. Number four, it will support strategic growth. Rolling forecasts help you plan for what's ahead, not just what's happened behind you. They'll make it easier to model the what if scenario so that you can be prepared for what might be expanding or what risks you might be facing. Number five, it will increase your board and funder donor confidence. When you can explain not just where your finances stand, but where they're going and why, you build trust and transparency. So here's how you can implement a rolling forecast. You don't need to overhaul your whole budget system when you start, but here's how you can make it manageable. Start with those key line items. Focus on your biggest revenue or your biggest expense categories. Maybe that's donation or grants or how the money comes in. And maybe on the outgoing side, it's salaries and staffing or your key program costs. You can update this monthly or quarterly by setting a rhythm that you'll review actuals to budgets and then revise your projections with your leadership or your finance team. I really recommend that you'll use technology to automate the process. You see, financial software and dashboards that are automated will help update and share these rolling forecasts in a simple, consistent, and really easy and speedy way. The fourth idea that I have to share with you today is you can loop in a fractional CFO if you need help. If you're not sure where to start, this whole conversation is like way confusing you and feeling overwhelming because you just don't have the time. Maybe you're not sure how to start or how to structure it. Well, a fractional CFO can help you build the right models, run the right analysis, and then integrate this forecasting tool and system into your rhythms. I want to share with you a real world example, one that I worked with. It's a mid-sized educational nonprofit that moved to using a rolling forecast after they had a year of very unpredictable enrollment and tuition changes. So, what was the result? A very large reduction in the amount of variance that they were experiencing. So, their budget to actual gaps were huge previously to this, and those gaps narrowed. They ended up having a tool that they can make faster decision making. They were able to make decisions on staffing and curriculum offerings much more quickly. You know what this caused? Increased board confidence in the financial leadership. So, what happened? Well, they didn't just survive, they thrived in a very intense environment with very good confidence about their finances. I want to close with this thought. The world changes fast. Your budget should too. By embracing a rolling forecast, your nonprofit can increase your resilience, stay ahead of uncertainty, and plan with confidence, not just with hope and faith. Well, if your organization could use help with this type of forecasting, I want to invite you to learn more about our fractional CFO services. You see, we help nonprofits go from that surviving to thriving state by using these kinds of tools. Strategic planning using our almost 30 years of nonprofit financial leadership. And so, if you're interested in this, if you need a help, a partner, someone to come alongside of you, you can learn more by visiting my website, teresaclark.com, and learn about these services as fractional CFO services, or you can click the link in the description of this video. I look forward to talking to you.